Rebels here, and this has been a long time in the making. Quite literally, life happens, and you just have to prioritize certain stuff. So, but as you see right now, you're like, what is the skunk's tail and the skunk face doing on that sling swivel? Well, it's my Brown Bess. My Brown Bess musket. This right here is an India Brown Bess musket. It's not a Penasoli. Penasoli makes good Brown Bess. Track and Wolf makes good Brown Bess. I think those are still Penasolis. But this right here is an India-made musket. And this is made by Middlesex Village Trading Company. This is it's a company out of New Hampshire, Middlesex, New Hampshire. So it's pretty fairly local company, and there's a lot of stuff you see on these things about these Indian made muskets, that they're like crap, the wall hangers, and it's far from the truth. They work just fucking fine. Okay, they don't like Paradox, the substitute black powder substitute. They don't like that shit. They like real black gunpowder. This is a flintlock, and this is my Longland Brown Bess. Look at that. Longland Brown Bess. This thing is exactly 5.5 feet. Okay? This thing is tall. Okay? 5 feet. And when you put the bayonet on there, it's just amazing. So, I had this for about a year now. I took it out to the range a couple times. This is my reenacting musket, and it's seen some work. You know what I mean? Now, flintlocks are a bit trickier than your standard percussion cap. You know what I mean? Got your standard percussion cap. Percussion caps, they're a little bit more reliable than the flintlocks. But if you do take care of your flintlock, and keep the frizzen nice and clean, have no obstructions, make sure that, and by clean I do mean clean. Have your see how that's shining? See how it's like glistening almost? Hold on, let's see that? That's what you want. You want it nice and clean. If you can do that, you should have no problem making an ignition at all. No problem whatsoever. It shoots this bad boy right here. This right here, and I'm gonna take out another round that people might recognize a little more. This is that's a 44 caliber. There we go. This is a 54 caliber. This is a 75 caliber ball. Ridiculous, but it shoots better with a 69 caliber ball. Straight up, it does. Now you do it is you have these paper cartridges here. He's dropping everything, huh? These paper cartridges here. You would rip it off. You go to half cock, rip it off. Prime your pan first, right from the thing. Close it. Some people use triple F. Just prime it right from your just regular 2F black gunpowder. Prime your pan. Go over. Down the rest of your powder. Put the whole contents of this paper cartridge. Shove it right in. All right, shove it right in. Boom. Coming down. Seat it. It should just come right out. Ram it home. This is smooth bore. Okay. So with that said, this thing will take anything that you will shove down the barrel. If you can fit it down there, it's going to shoot it out, and you're not going to hurt anything. Quite literally, ramrod included. Oops, ramrod included. So keep that in mind. And then go up, go to full cock, aim. and there we go. That is pretty much the gist of what happens. And after you shoot it, my suggestion is constantly wipe your 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 frizzen or hammer. Wipe it down. You're always doing that. It's a good idea. It's a good habit to get into because if that gets fouled up, it's not going to fire. It's straight up. This is seriously old school. What I like about these is that even though you do not have flint or anything, you can still utilize this as a firearm. You can get candle wick and make a match for the most part, and you can turn this into a matchlock like that. It's so cool. That's the awesome thing about about these flintlocks is that you have two firearms into one, and this Brown Bess is just absolutely amazing. I got this for $650. That's like $675 grand total. The only problem is the Middlesex Village Trading Company. It's a one-man operation. This guy is drowned in work, so it took me 9 months to get this fucker. So that was the downfall of it, and I'll be just straight up truthful with it. You know, he's a good dude though. He's a really good dude. But yeah, I have no issues with this at all. I use this for my Rogers Rangers impression. It's a really awesome shooter. So it's the only flintlock I got. So, but that I love it. So, anyways, that's my review on the Brown Bess Longland Brown Bess musket. Those things were they were the first. Actually, I think they were the first like issued musket, a battle rifle or battle musket. I really think it was. So these things came about in 1720, 1740, somewhere around there. I know they've been around. There's been many different versions of it. You got the Longland, and you got that's the first model. Then the second model is the Shortland, and then the third model is they have like a Ranger version. They found one that was cut down, and it was like I think it was half. It was like 20-inch barrel, something like that. So it's pretty cool. It's really cool to shoot one of these, and you really get the feel of it. So the fire in your face and everything else. But unfortunately it's the only one I got. I do love black gunpowder, but I'm more into percussion. So that's what it is. So anyways, this is Vermont Survivalist on the Brown Bess musket. There we go.